Former US-UK relations advisor and senior fellow of the Bow Group think tank Lee Cohen told Express. Co.uk, he found it laughable that Meghan Markle was offering her views on world issues. Mr. Cohen attacked the Duchess of Sussex for only offering her feelings on important foreign policy issues as he took aim at her joint statement on Afghanistan. The American conservative pondered what credentials the former actress had which gave her authority to use her platform to discuss these issues, and said the only reason anyone listens to her is because of the family she married into. Speaking to Express.co.uk, Mr. Cohen was asked whether it was right for Meghan to publish a statement on Afghanistan with the former U.S. advisor slamming the royal weighing in on the topic. He explained, "Why is someone whose only credentials are as an actor weighing in on important foreign policy issues and current events? It's laughable." Ms. Markle has zero subject matter expertise and can only offer her feelings on issues, and quite frankly, who cares? The only reason Ms. Markle is given the time of day is because of the family she married into and subsequently ran away from. Mr. Cohen also pointed out Meghan and Harry left out mention of President Joe Biden from their joint statement despite the couple having a close relationship with the president. When their interview with Oprah Winfrey aired earlier this year, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said the president admired the courage they showed when talking about their issues. But Mr. Cohen noted that Mr. Biden's terrible handling of Afghanistan was not mentioned by the Sussexes in their statement, meaning either they could not muster up a kind word to say about him or were worried that any support for Mr. Biden would be widely condemned. In a joint statement published on the Archewell website, Meghan and Harry said, "The world is exceptionally fragile right now. As we all feel the many layers of pain due to the situation in Afghanistan, we are left speechless. As we all watch the growing humanitarian disaster in Haiti, and the threat of it worsening after last weekend's earthquake, we are left heartbroken. And as we all witness the continuing global health crisis, exacerbated by new variants and constant misinformation, we are left scared. When any person or community suffers, a piece of each of us does so with them, whether we realize it or not. And though we are not meant to live in a state of suffering, we, as a people, are being conditioned to accept it. It's easy to find ourselves feeling powerless, but we can put our values into action, together." Mr. Cohen also pleaded for the UK to not cast aside the US for Mr. Biden's unilateral decision to withdraw from Afghanistan, as he wanted the special relationship between the two countries to be maintained. He said Mr. Biden's stint as president will soon pass and the US and UK could move on from the disaster in the Middle East. The Taliban retook Afghanistan in a matter of weeks after Western forces operated in the country for 2 decades supporting the Afghan government. The U.S. withdrawal bolstered the Taliban to retake provinces, with their final march onto the capital Kabul taking place in mid-August. Mr. Biden has seen the world's ire as the botched withdrawal has meant the Taliban they overthrew in early 2000 now have retaken the country. There are fears the group will return to their oppressive regime in the 1990s as world leaders scramble to figure out how to best monitor and control the Taliban. Australian daytime presenter Alison Langdon sympathised with the Duchess and backed her statement on Afghanistan. She told the Australian Today show, Maybe the counter-argument to that is that there are so many people all around the world really feeling about what is happening in Afghanistan. And for Meghan to add her voice to it isn't such a big deal. I don't like a lot of the stuff she does, but I feel like anytime she does anything she gets slapped down for it. Co-host Carl Stefanovich agreed and did not know what the big issue was. Showbiz reporter Sam Rubin, who was also on the show, said the knives were out for Meghan and that it had been a rotten weekend for the world. Related articles: Obama's party snub of Prince Harry and Meghan down to family first. Prince Harry, True Colors. Shown as Aussie hosts query new film plan. Prince Harry time limited as rising Prince George to change focus.